everybody, and welcome to BigCTV Gaming Talk E3 2016 edition. My name is Chris, aka Big C, and today I'm going to be talking about the Microsoft conference, the first of the day on Monday the 13th. So, Microsoft had a very strong showing this year. They talked about new hardware. They showed off a whole bunch of games that are coming out in the not too distant future. And gave us a lot of stuff we didn't even know we wanted, like custom controllers and extra live features. They also gave us a brief glimpse into the future, but we'll get to all of that. So I'm going to start off with hardware. So of course Microsoft announced the Xbox One S, which is a slim version of the Xbox One. It's 40% smaller. It can have up to a 2 terabyte hard drive built in. It also has the power brick built into the system itself. So, a lot to like there, and the price range can go from anywhere from $299 all the way up to $399 if you want the 2 terabyte edition. Cool. If you don't have an Xbox One or want one that is smaller, sleeker, and whiter, that came out wrong, but if you want one that's white and not black, I like my black one, I think it's way cooler. This is an option for you. But the thing that I think is a little bit counterproductive but also kind of cool at the same time, in the very same conference, Microsoft came out and confirmed a rumor that's been floating around for a while, and that of course is of Project Scorpio, which is the next Xbox. Microsoft confirmed that this thing's going to be a powerhouse and that it's supposed to release in late 2017. So, if you're looking forward to a more powerful Xbox, that's not going to come out till next year. But if you want a smaller version of your existing Xbox One, you can get it this year. Pretty cool stuff. Some people disagree with me that they think revealing the Scorpio was a little, not the best way to end their conference. I thought it was good. It basically puts the ball in Sony's court and says, hey, we revealed our next hardware. People are getting excited about it. You've said nothing. And they continued to say nothing, but we'll get to that later. In addition, of course, they showed a bunch of other cool stuff. One of the cool things they showed was the Xbox Design Lab, which is a new service on Xbox.com where you can make a custom controller. Really cool. You can customize everything from the body to the bottom to the thumbsticks. Every single aspect of the controller you can customize with different colors, different shades, different designs. You can choose whether you want normal colored buttons or black and white buttons or black on black. All kinds of really cool stuff that you can do with this controller. And you can even engrave it, so if you want to have your gamer tag on it or something else, you can do that. The controllers are $80 with no engraving, or $90 if you want to add an engraving to the bottom, and they release sometime in September. But you can design them now and you can save a whole bunch of cool designs. So of course I've been messing around with it. I plan on getting one of them eventually. Obviously I've got some time to save because it doesn't come out until September, but pretty cool nonetheless. I think that's going to be a nice little addition. They also revealed a Gears of War themed Elite controller. Cool, except that it's $200. The Elite's already $150, so it basically just tacks another $50 on for this cool design. Now granted, it is a cool design. I like the way it looks. But my feeling is you can get 2 custom controllers with engraving for the same price, or just get an Elite controller and pay most of a game. Unless you're like the hardest core Gears of War fan, I don't see people buying that. It's cool looking, but again, I'm not paying $200 for a single controller. Sorry, Microsoft. So in terms of games, not that many surprises. The vast majority of the stuff that they announced was stuff that we already knew was coming out. Now, they did give us a lot of gameplay. We got to see new gameplay footage from Scalebound, which looked really good. We saw gameplay footage of Sea of Thieves, which just makes me want that game so much more. It looks absolutely fantastic and one of the best uses of multiplayer So I could see that game just being phenomenal. We did not get a release date though. Pretty much everything else, Microsoft is like, hey, this is when this is coming out. This is when this is coming out. They said nothing about Sea of Thieves. Why? At least if you're gonna let me down hard, tell me a 2017 release. Don't just say nothing, because then at least I have hope it might come out in 2016. But I'm not expecting it to be 2016. They also showed Gears of War 4 gameplay. Briefly talked about Halo Wars 2 and gave us a beta. So there's a beta out right now on Xbox One if you want to try out Halo Wars 2, which is a 2017 game. They also revealed a few new games. They did reveal Dead Rising 4, which is something that was rumored pretty heavily, but they showed an awesome trailer. And that's a holiday 2016 game. I did not expect that. So not only are we getting a Dead Rising 4, but it's coming out this fall. They also revealed State of Decay 2, which looks pretty cool as well. Lots of zombie games for E3 this year, but we'll get to more of those later. That's a 2017 game. So lots of great stuff from Microsoft. Nothing super surprising. They did reveal some interesting new Xbox Live features, including clubs where you can make kind of a group that talks about specific games or certain things. Built-in LFG, which I think is awesome. I mean, the fact that you can now create your own looking for group site. And then their Arena, which is kind of like a tournament system, so you can create your own tournaments. All of those things, great. Like there's nothing in this conference that made me think, oh, I don't know how I feel about this. Everything was really good. So it is a good time to be an Xbox owner. They did announce Xbox cross-platform play. So pretty much any game from here on out that is coming out for exclusively for Xbox is now exclusive to Microsoft. So it's going to come out on both Xbox One and Windows 10. They're both cross-platform, cross-save, everything. So you can take a game that you started on Xbox One and move it over to a PC, continue your save, continue everything. So I think that's great. I think that's an awesome new feature. People were ranting online about, oh, well, that means nothing's exclusive to Xbox anymore. It's exclusive to Microsoft. Let's just put it that way. I don't think Microsoft cares whether they're spending money on getting a game for the Xbox or for a PC. Some people just don't want to use PCs. I am one of those people. So, yeah. But overall, I think Microsoft had a very strong showing at E3 this year. Lots of really good-looking games coming out in the fall. And the big thing is we know when most of this stuff is coming out. I think next year is going to be another big pie-in-the-sky year. This year they were kind of tying up loose ends and kind of getting us ready for the future. I think next E3 is when they're going to show off a whole bunch of brand new stuff we've never seen before, as well as probably have a much deeper dive into what the Scorpio is. So this was a phenomenal year, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for the Xbox platform. So great job, Microsoft. Great conference. Very, very solid stuff. And thank you for watching BigCTV Gaming Talk. If you enjoyed this recap, please be sure to hit that like button on YouTube, as well as check us out on Twitch, where I'll be playing many games, including some of the stuff that was just announced at E3 this week. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.